Hi there, welcome to Chesapeake Bites. I'm Chef John Shields, founder of our Common Table. Join us as we travel around the bay, taking tasty bites of all that Chesapeake has to offer. In this series, we present one recipe every Wednesday, demonstrating how you can eat well, protect our environment, and rebuild our local food economy one dish at a time. Today in Chesapeake Bites, we'll be making Clagett Farm Red Angus Tenderloin with a warm lentil salad. Let's get cooking. So the lentils don't take long to use. I use a brown lentil. All right, so we have that there.
Okay.
Well, we're going to let them sit for a second, and now Mary is going to show us some of her sauteing techniques. Okay, Mary, how about a little bit of that Earl? Put a little Earl in there.
And this is olive oil, if I remember correctly, correct?
Yep.
Is that enough?
That looking good.
Okay.
Looking good. And then we're going to put all the lovely vegetables that you always like, that kind of perfume and make everything fragrant. So how about some diced onions? Okay, you have green onion.
Oh,
I have diced onion
you
here.
do have diced onions.
Okay, all right.
I like it.
And then how about a little bit of celery?
Celery.
And then we have some carrots. They're over there. They're looking lovely. And then a little bit of bell pepper.
Bell pepper, the red. Okay.
And then we also have some yellow over there too,
Oh, I love
which
yellow.
is really
Pretty.
making it pretty.
It is. It is.
Is it
Rainbow here.
A rainbow.
We like that. And then how about a little bit of garlic? Garlic in just about everything is good.
And Clagett's has the best garlic that
do.
I've ever seen in my life.
We do. I mean, it was so
Really.
It was so amazing.
When you were there, did the team tell you about our history, Chesapeake Bay Foundation's history with Clagett Farm?
No.
Tell us.
Yeah, so the farm was donated to the Chesapeake Bay Foundation in 1981. And so for 40 years, CBF has been farming Clagett Farm and restoring the soil, using it as a learning lab to do research around the practices that will not only create vegetables, but also protect the local waters and local rivers and streams.
Yeah.
And then also as a model for other farms in the area.
Wow.
And we've been talking a lot, as you all have, about regenerative agriculture and the importance of farming that really works with nature.
Yeah.
And so we're so excited to do that at Clagett Farm.
And it's obvious. You can just look. I mean, I've been on a lot of farms and I spend a lot of time there. The soil is amazing.
Beautiful.
It really is amazing. And it's all about the soil. You know, some people say it's all about the dirt. It's all about the soil because there's so many living organisms in there. That's what makes our food. You know, it really is. It's what makes our food. It's what grows our food. And it gives you so much of kind of the nutrients that you need and microbes that you kind of need for your gut and everything. It's all about the soil. Really is. So they do a marvelous job there.
So it was a working farm before you inherited it, before you were given it.
Yeah,
correct?
and it is still a working farm in that we have community-supported agriculture there, where you can get a share of vegetables for your family. And then we work also with the Capital Area Food Bank to donate thousands of pounds of produce for families in need around the region.
That's what we heard yesterday.
Great partnership.
And you're clawing your way to 1 million pounds right now,
Wow.
which is unbelievable. I mean, it really is. All right, Mary, how are you feeling about your lentils?
Let me turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, we can shut the lentils off.
Shut the lentils off.
Okay, they're off. And then, could I get that strainer there,
You
darling?
sure can. Here's your 1929 strainer,
This
dear.
is a 1929 strainer. It's like
It looks like my granddad's.
Chesapeake cooking in the past.
Yeah.
So the lentils cook for generally about 20, 25 minutes. They don't take long to cook, even if you're using them in a soup or anything. They absorb a lot of water. They really do. So I'm just going to do a quick drain here while you two talk amongst yourselves. And
Now, I thought the farm was very interesting yesterday, and it's beautiful property, and the Angus cows were very friendly. They were watching us as we were taping, so all good.
Yeah, we have a great team out there that do everything from work with a herd to grow vegetables and trees for planting all around the region. We know that farms are an essential part of the Chesapeake Bay cleanup, and so how great to have a working model for other farmers and interested groups to go visit.
Exactly, and I mean, a lot of times I don't think people get that connection between the farm and the bay, or our food choices and the farm and the bay.
Absolutely.
And it's so important. And I also think the whole idea of Clagett being a teaching farm for other farms is so important, because it really, it's just so important, because as we change a little bit of our farming practices, it has so much impact. It really, really does. And, traditionally, in the Chesapeake region, we grew and raised everything that we needed to eat year round. Right. And us, just like many other or most other American cities or regions, as big ag came in and in centralized locations in the Midwest, everything kind of changed. And so a lot of those little towns that and I know, they were all agricultural regions. They were fisheries. They were all those things. And many of those towns just started gone by the wayside. But with Clagett, and like when we go to the farmer's market, I see such a change just in the last 25 years that I've been at Gertrude's and go to the farm. Things have changed. They really are. And so you know how I talk about that. It's like us rebuilding our local food economy, and everything that CBF does and Clagett Farm is just central to that.
Well, we know that rebuilding the food economy will also get us clean rivers and streams and a healthy Chesapeake Bay. And so those connections are so critical to me.
And I'm a big supporter of that. When we do that, we have healthier bodies.
Yes.
We just do.
Right.
I mean, it's just do. So Mary has done an amazing job, ladies and gentlemen, of sauteing these, and it is very colorful. So we have the legumes here. We have all kinds of vegetables. Let me see if I can get this here so that we can see it nice.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe you can, I'll do that, and you can put all that in there for us. Look at that.
Looks beautiful.
Looking good.
Okay.
Love it.
We don't want to miss any.
Well,
Not with all of Mary's good work.
that's everything that you
And
did.
or the little bits.
That was
The
pretty
little
good.
bits.
Here, we'll
There you
put that
go.
over there. Mary can lick the bowl later.
Thank you. I will.
All right, so we have that in there. And now, basically what we want to do, we want to flavor the salad. So we have beautiful sauteed vegetables in there. We're going to need some green onions.
Green onions.
So we didn't saute the green onion because you want that kind of fresh bite in with the salad. And then, Mary, do you have a little bit of vinegar, sherry wine vinegar?
I do.
Oh, look at that.
I believe this is what you're looking for.
Lovely. So this is the salad component. We have the vegetables, we have the lentils, and then we have a little bit of the acidic nature there. And we got the oil in already because you used olive oil.
I did.
All right, so this is some big arugula. Look at this. I mean, and it really is. It's just beautiful, and it's really nice. It has a wonderful flavor. Sometimes it's really, really too hot, but this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you have the tiny, tiny, tiny leaves, you don't have to do too much to that at all. But for a larger leaf like this, you just want to do, a little bit.
I love watching you chop things.
It's almost, you could say it's almost a chiffonade, essentially.
Okay.
Which is a cut. And then we have some beautiful goat cheese here.
We do.
This is from Charlottetown Farm.
Okay.
Also in Baltimore County. Pam Miller does a lovely job. And I hang out with her every week at the farmer's market. So we're going to put the goat cheese in just like this. So what do you think's happening right now? We have a hot salad. We're putting in goat cheese, and then we're going to take the arugula and put that all over top like so. And then
Gotta keep cooking.
it's going to cook.
Wow.
And the cheese is going to melt a bit.
Kind of the flavors are going to blend.
And there you go.
Wow.
And so look at that. we'll do some little mounding here of our thing here. So there, you would just be kind of doing your plate sort of like so, right? Mm-hmm. When you're gonna saute these medallions, some of the things that I would suggest, number one, you wanna have a good hot pan, okay?
It's hot.
You don't wanna start, and I'm just putting a little bit of S&P on top of there. And just gonna take a, let me get in here.
Sure.
And that's just regular, just oil.
Yes, just oil.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you see, not too much. Flip it over.
Oh. Browning nicely.
Browning nicely. All right, so we're gonna just say, we have this, and I'm gonna start taking and just laying down the medallions. And we can just do it around, generally I just do it around the salad, like so.
Oh my.
This little one, right on the top. We like.
It's so cute.
Let me get rid of that. Let me grab myself my very own paper towel here.
Okay.
So we can clean this up just a touch, like so.
Yes, our chef wouldn't like it if the plate wasn't pretty.
Chef treatment.
No.
Just want it to look spiffy a little bit there. And then, Mare, you have your very own glaze there that you helped us do.
Okay, there you go.
And so you could put this kind of in a squirt bottle,
Okay.
That's how we usually do it at the restaurant. But at your home, you can just go kind of, just do a light little drizzle.
That's so pretty.
Look at that. Voila. So it's all, you know, this is often what they call plant forward, because we could get like a 16, 18, 20 ounce steak and go for that, or we could look at it in a different way and like the legumes with their things that you turn into casseroles and use meat and chicken and stuff in it. So I always talk about stretching that precious protein source. And, you know, I find it's good for the bay, it's good for your body, and it's good for the local food economy, because everything kind of comes together in it. And so it's a pretty nifty thing. Cooking can be really all, you know, you get out there, you know, we're gonna do it. And we can help clean the bay, save the bay.
Support our farms, support our local ag communities, our farmers market.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a holistic approach.
It is.
Yeah.
And we do it one bite at a time. Yes.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope that you got some ideas to recreate in your own kitchen and learned a little something along the way. For more information on our common table and our mission to eat well, protect our environment, and rebuild the local food economy one dish at a time, check out our website and join us on social media.